My name is Robert Pruitt. I'm an artist from Houston, Texas. My dates are April 15th to July 10th, 2015, and I make drawings, large-scale portrait figurative drawings. I went to Texas Southern University. When I went there, my plan was to just get an art degree and eventually somehow turn that into a career as a comic book artist. But I pretty quickly, within that program, kind of shifted gears. The art world and the ability to kind of control the things that I produce 100% myself was just too attractive to and too wide open to, it just took me away from that sort of comic book thing. So the images and the things that I'm making now are kind of looking at, spirituality, machines, and animals, and man's sort of position within those kind of spaces. So yeah, it was kind of fun to kind of give myself space and time to work on something I hadn't worked on before. And I also got to work at a scale that I've never worked on before. I made a 10-foot drawing, and that's really it was really intimidating, but I was really excited to get to do that. Normally, the way that I work is all of my models are made up of people that I have some kind of relationship with. They're friends of mine, and so a lot of times it's the same figures who show up over and over and over. And so here, most of these are just images that I've kind of had on file to work from for a while, but it was nice to also meet some new people who were strangers and do work that kind of way and kind of build work with people that I don't know and don't have a relationship with. I think it kind of helps me think about what my work is in a different kind of way. I tried to work in a way here that I did not take a lot of info from other people, right? In terms of critiques or, running ideas by people, or I tried to work in a very solitary space, and I haven't done that in a long time, just to sort of, I don't know, kind of find myself in the work again. So I think I really got to get close to that while I was here. I kind of knew ahead of time, content-wise, what I wanted to make, or the general direction that I wanted to take. But the one thing that kind of opened up was because it's a residency, it's 24 hours, you live in the studio, was time kind of opened up, there wasn't this sort of, anxiousness about a schedule. And so I was able to kind of work and live with the work and look at it and change my mind, and it slowed me down, which is really nice. I don't always feel like I have that as as an option. I've certainly had my studio in my home before, when you're working in the living room and that kind of thing. But because I guess the difference is that my living space was in the studio, not my studio in my home. That makes a big difference. It sort of made the entire experience about the work, so it wasn't, oh, my studio is inconveniencing, my daily life, or, I got to make sure I keep, my house clean and not charcoal, not all over the place. There's just a little bit of liberty to kind of be in the studio as an artist in the studio